Okay, I just gotta be frank with everybody and honest, and this right wing propaganda that the government is evil and bad um has to has to end. It's not true. My family, my dad was is a retirement a retired federal worker. He worked for the FDA most of his life. Retired federal employee. And the Trump administration wants to fire everyone in the government, okay, without even thinking what are the consequences, okay? We've got a measles outbreak now in the whole country. It's not just Texas. I saw a map of where all the states are where there were outbreaks. You're talking Georgia, you're talking New York, a bunch of different states are now getting it, and it's only going to spread even more. There is an influenza outbreak, mostly kids, but it's getting adults too with compromised immune systems. My sister, who has cancer, can't shake like a flu bug. She can't get it out of her system. She passed it on to my parents, who they're okay now, and I didn't get it because we're all vaccinated, so they didn't get it as bad. And my sister's vaccinated, so but she apparently got something that she can't shake. It's upper respiratory. She might have to go to the hospital. So I don't know what's going to happen to her. I pray that she'll be okay. But this influenza thing is really going around the country, and I haven't heard a lot about it, but I am sure we are going to be hearing more about COVID in the coming months as well. And Ebola is still out there. There's some like weird African disease that's killed like over 100 people already in like a short span of time. That and so Trump and actually the guy running the government apparently, Elon Musk, or Leon as I like to call him, we like us liberals like to call him. He basically is getting rid of every government agency, including USA U.S. aid. So, or USAID, USAID, same thing, I guess. So he got rid of that organization. We dropped out of the WHO, the World Health Organization. We don't have enough workers. If we have a Ebola outbreak, we have outbreaks already. We have, like I said, the measles, the flu, COVID. If we have a major like Ebola outbreak, like they had, like what was it back in when Obama was president, if we have another outbreak like that without the proper precautions, I mean, one of the things that these government organizations do is they help the WHO out, and they go over to like Africa and they screen people getting on planes so that people with a very very deadly, maybe the deadliest virus, think 28 days later kind of virus, people with viruses like that, so they don't get on planes and infect people in the U.S. If Ebola was an if they had an outbreak in America, like they like it was uncontrollable, and right now they don't have enough workers because Trump and Elon fired them all, then I don't want to know how many people would die. It would be way more than COVID, and it might kill more than half the population of the world. Way more than half the population of the world. I mean, this is serious shit, people. I mean, you might not like the government for whatever reason because you hear this propaganda, but the government is here to help. That's what their job is. Their job is to be civil servants for the people, for us. The president and his White House do not own this country. They do not own the government. We do, the people. We elect them to do their jobs, and they're not doing their jobs. They are not doing their jobs. This is getting scary, people. And if we don't do something like kick Trump out of office or something, we're going to be in big trouble because they're obviously not caring about anything. We're not going to be able to get vaccines to ward off this stuff because they're not even working on it. They had a meeting, I think it was supposed to be in the beginning of March, for the flu vaccine. They canceled it. So tons of people aren't going to get flu vaccines, like my sister and me and my parents, and we're going to be subject to possibly getting sick and dying in hospitals. This is serious shit, people. This is not a joke. You Trumpers, you voted for him. You voted for him. You are the reason the people are going to die in droves in America and the world, because now we don't have safeguards to keep us safe from viruses and sicknesses. I'm just going to end it there. What more is there to say? I can't believe this is what it's come to. I really can't. Our country is being destroyed by Nazis. Our country is being destroyed, and we might not survive 4 years. Never mind if he wants to try to invoke, is it the 25th Amendment? The one where you get a third term? We're in trouble, people. We are in big, big trouble.